Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. XRP Crypto Wolf posting this. XRP sees an explosive 43% surge in a 24-hour time frame for their futures volume. Guys, check this out. XRP saw a big jump in derivatives activity over the past day, with volume soaring over 43%, actually 43.1% to $4.42 billion, according to CoinGlass. This move is really noticeable on a market that has otherwise been pretty cautious, where most major assets have not changed much in terms of flow and positioning. Even though the volume jumped, open interest in XRP futures dropped 2.04% to $4.78 billion. That drop suggests the surge is being driven by short-term trades, rapid entries and exits, rather than new long-term positions building up. So, a lot of these traders are just kind of seeing a short-term gain here and taking some chips off the table, I guess. Options activity, though, also picked up, with volume climbing 13% and open interest increasing slightly, pointing to a growing ladder of speculative bets and risk hedging. Exchange data offers more insight into where sentiment is landing. On Binance, the short-long ratios for XRP to USDT are high, above 3.1 for both retail and top traders. OKX also shows a similar bias towards longs. Although the long to short ratio is only at 0.89, guys, so is a flush imminent? Liquidation figures back up the idea of a crowded long trade. XRP saw 9.1 million in liquidations, with over 8.4 million coming from long positions. Most of those were cleared up, though, during some big price swings earlier in the day, showing that the market moved too fast for a lot of leveraged traders to adjust. So, one of those key things here. I know it is very tempting to trade on leverage. Me personally, I do not do that. I have all my bags packed and I'm set to go. For more information on where I think this market's going to go, because I still do think there are some opportunities for people who want to get in now. Ultimately, guys, we're waiting for that euphoria phase, and I'm pretty much laser focused right now on trying to pinpoint the top of the market. For more information on what I think the market's going to do based on a spec run versus perhaps real world utility down the road, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. After 8 weeks of intensive mentorship and technical support through a partnership with the innovation hub DIFC in Dubai, 4 startups took stage at the Dubai FinTech Summit, where we hosted our second XRPL Accelerator Demo Day, guys. This courtesy of Reese Merrick. Reese is the Senior Executive Officer and Managing Director in the Middle East and Africa for Ripple. He says this was the perfect setting, bringing global fintech leaders together, investors and regulators in the heart of the UAE. So this is the XRPL Accelerator. It recently concluded a milestone demo day in collaboration with the DIFC, held at the Dubai FinTech Summit. As part of the XRPL Accelerator's ongoing commitment to empowering blockchain innovation, this demo day spotlighted 4 promising ventures building real-world solutions on the XRP ledger. Over the course of several weeks, these teams received hands-on membership, technical support, and strategic guidance to help refine their products and launch successfully on the XRP ledger. So it sounds as though a lot of developers are still looking to build, are really kind of excited, I guess also engaged, wanting to build on the XRP ledger because there is so much possibility there. And they realize, the more partnerships that Ripple has, or that, even just not partnerships, but companies that already want to build on the XRP ledger that have such innovative ideas, all this, bodes well for the technology. And so, if they are seeing possibility there and a potential future, because don't forget, it takes a long time to build, so you have to commit. And so building on the XRP ledger, I think, is beneficial in a lot of these cases. Each venture took the stage to showcase how they're leveraging the XRPL's unique capabilities. So fast settlement, ultra low fees, and compliance-friendly infrastructure to solve practical challenges in areas like global payments, SME financing, and stablecoin native lending. So still looking at the financial aspect. However, I do think it is going to, it's already expanding. It is going to continue to expand. I guess at the DIFC, they are specifically looking towards financial companies, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I still think the world of finance probably does still have a lot of opportunity for a lot of smaller companies and other perhaps smaller countries looking to get involved in the global economy. So great to see. The demo day was a success at the Dubai FinTech Summit. Here they're saying they pitched solutions in front of potential investors, so also looking to get some money. Each team presented a clear understanding of the target market and demonstrated how the XRP ledger offers them a unique edge to move forward. Whether you're an early stage venture exploring the XRPL for the first time or an established team looking to scale, the XRP Accelerator offers tailored programs designed to help projects grow with a purpose. So this is the the other thing. RippleX has been doing this, a great job doing this, trying to promote the XRP ledger, and the success just keeps mounting. So wanted to thank Reese for posting that. PaySend, guys, a Ripple partner, they just launched instant settlement accounts to enable businesses to unlock liquidity by receiving, moving, and setting funds globally in real time. So here's another Ripple partner that has already had some success at doing this over the last few years. Instant settlement accounts enables businesses to receive funds locally, instantly covering funds at market-leading FX rates, and make real-time cross-border payments to local bank accounts. Today, PaySend announced the launch of their Instant Settlement Account, a new feature that enables PSPs, banks, marketplaces, FX brokers, and freelance contractors. And this is to unlock $400 billion in liquidity trapped in cross-border payment processing. Treasurers and CFOs can receive, convert, and settle funds instantly between the UK, Europe, and North America to optimize liquidity. Instant Settlement Accounts give businesses full clarity, control, and flexibility to move funds around to meet financial obligations in real time, 24/7, 365 days per year. I feel like that is the new standard these days. With this launch, PaySend is advancing in its journey to build the largest digital payment network, enabling instant movements of funds and seamless cross-border payments at scale. So PaySend, just another company doing this. I feel like they're all saying we want to be the biggest cross-border payment network, enabling instant transfers of funds. When you're using great technology like this, you have a better mousetrap. You do have an advantage. And it used to be the case more, I think, in the early days, but now more and more of these companies are leveraging the XRP ledger for this type of application. So, when they say we want to be the best, well, another Ripple partner's over here saying, no, we want to be the biggest. So there you have it. It's going to be a race, I think. Who becomes the biggest? With instant settlement accounts, you no longer need to tie up funds and cross-border payments between corporate accounts and pre-funding accounts with your payment partners. You can now receive, convert, and settle funds instantly between the UK, Europe, North America, all with PaySend's open payment network. So I guess it depends. The race to the top is really dependent on who can be legislated, is maybe the word, legislated in how many different countries. It's a race to get, the proper licensing in every single country, in every single jurisdiction. And it looks as though PaySend is doing just that. So thought that was some interesting news there with regards to that particular Ripple partner. Did you guys see this? BitGet just posted this on Twitter X, a new listing for the RLUSD. Interesting, though, they're not pairing the RLUSD with any specific cryptocurrencies, but they are pairing it with other stablecoins, the USDT and USDC. So deposits available now, trading available as of May the 29th, which was just yesterday, if you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm releasing it. But interesting, considering, RLUSD is meant for institutional grade transfers. It's going to be an enterprise grade stablecoin. To be able to convert USDC and USDT, I think makes a lot of sense in the business world. And so I'm not entirely sure what kind of clients BitGet does have, but I guess maybe looking towards transferring your other stablecoins to RLUSD, perhaps for business purposes. So just another interesting announcement here that I thought I'd bring to you guys, courtesy of BitGet. Wrath of Kahneman also posting about another announcement from Reese Merrick. He also recently did an audio interview with ABSA Bank. It's a South African bank focused on FX. Besides making the case for the RLUSD, it provides some in-house product definition, noting ODL was used for last-mile local payouts. Remittances were brought up as well. So there is the reference article here, which I will just bring up for you guys. I will link this in the description of the video. So focused on FX, that's how we are invested in your story. And, I'm just going to do quick search here for Ripple and find the section here where Reese Merrick does discuss the stablecoin alternative. Stablecoins are driving significant shifts in the world of payments and trade. But how is this playing out in Africa and beyond? In December of 24, Ripple, of course, a provider of digital infrastructure, did launch the RLUSD. Reese Merrick did, of course, talk about this. So giving just some of the basics. What is a stablecoin? What growth are we seeing in this space? The stablecoin market today has a market cap of about $150 billion, but that is likely to grow by a huge amount, guys, by 2028, $2.8 trillion by 2028, if you guys are looking down there. That is huge, actually. In just 3 years, 2.8, I'm just going to, so that's million, billion, trillion, and we'll divide that by 150 billion. Million, billion. That is an 18.6x they're projecting 18.6x growth in just 3 years. So that is, I guess that's why Ripple decided to go with the RLUSD and launch a stablecoin. Of course, many countries around the world, in the Middle East specifically, the UAE is seriously looking into stablecoins. They're also going to be releasing their digital dirham. So, to have this enterprise-grade solution available, I think makes a lot of sense for business. How else do stablecoins improve efficiencies in cross-border payments? I think we know about that. What does this mean for remittances? Obviously, we know how this does affect remittances and what is actually occurring in the back end on the XRP ledger using XRP. So, a lot of this stuff here, we kind of know. I will link this in the description. Apparently, though, Wrath Economan also did note that there was a recorded interview as well that he does link down here. So if you guys want to hear Reese Merrick talk about that, again, I will link this in the description so you guys can peruse at your leisure. So there's a lot happening, and some people are wondering, is Ripple going full Riddler? Anders on Twitter X posting this. Apparently, Ripple did just change the background for their Ripple X account, showing a euro receipt with a clock and a Wall Street bull. Things that make you go, I was actually looking at this in here and seeing if there was a code 1984. I don't know. Is that a year? Probably not. .10. Trying to think about if there was a numerical reference there. I don't think there is, but it is interesting that they changed their background. And Anders also did point out, of course, we know this, Brad Garlinghouse does follow 589 people on Twitter X, and Ripple Guys follows 985. Of course, you rearrange those numbers and you get 589. Another very interesting observation there. Now, something else that he noticed. Okay, Ripple just released a video saying it's happening. And if you guys do not know what this reference means, okay, first of all, let's go over this. If it's happening on chain, it's happening with Ripple. And this was from back in the day, I think 2019. Fojack did kindly bring this up again. Saint Motel, it's all happening again from Mr. Poole from way back. This was 2021. It's all happening by Saint Motel. But the it's happening, I think the song is irrelevant. Maybe the lyrics do mean something. I don't know. But it's happening. This has been an ongoing theme in the XRP community. And now, guys, Ripple is stating it's happening. Same with Twitter X. What's happening? Mr. Poole also saying, is it happening? In a later tweet here from 2024. So is there some significance to Ripple's tweet? If it's happening on chain, it's happening with Ripple. On top of which, Bearableguy and the Olive Branch, guys, 2 potential riddles in one day. Yeah. Aren't we lucky? I want to thank Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson for extending an olive branch and donating the skull of Satoshi to the Bitcoin community. Now, we talked a little bit about this in yesterday's video. I will link that up here in the top right-hand corner. It will be on display at the Bitcoin Museum in Nashville, where it will serve as a reminder of the BTC community's resilience and unity to the moon. But guys, the olive branch is also significant. If you remember, there have been many Bearableguy riddles over the years. This was from about 4 years ago from the Bearableguy rippled Reddit that decodes to the word olive. I don't know if you guys remember that one. But guys, this was decoded, and apparently some of this code did include the word branch. If you look down here, there's something else. Sorry for making the heart code too hard, said Bearableguy, with reference to this particular riddle from way back, I think 2018 or 2019. I remember when this one came out, actually. So interesting to say the least. An olive branch, you say. Is there a connection to these old Bearableguy riddles? An olive branch? Bearableguy mentioning a branch, extending the olive branch. It's happening. Ripple commenting, and I don't know if you guys remember the other day I did say I think Bearableguy is working right there at Ripple headquarters. That's just my opinion, though, and for more opinions on where I think this market's going to go based on the TA of a spec run, but also looking long-term, the real-world utility is really what's going to make it or break it. Follow me at patreon.com/Working Money Channel for more information on that. And if you guys are interested, I do have the Working Money Channel merch store. Just uploaded some new merch here, like the Working Money Channel official mug. You can get it in 11 ounce, 15 ounce. Check it out. Link is in the description of the video. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.